Hello and welcome to day 5 of my hotel reviews, and I've moved along the Levante beach, sort of towards the main strip, about a third of the way from the old town to this hotel. It's the 4-star Servi Group Hotel Diplomatic. Now the reason why I'm doing the opening from the balcony of the hotel is because if I tried to do the opening at the front of the hotel, you wouldn't be able to hear me for the amount of noise. It is a Saturday daytime, and the front of the hotel overlooks a bar known as Uncle Ped's, and it is booming. And they've got all kinds of sports on, and they're all screaming and everything, so you wouldn't be able to hear me. So a little bit of a tip, first of all, if you do stay at this hotel, which is the Hotel Diplomatic here in Benidorm, make sure you don't have a room overlooking the entrance of the hotel. Right, check-in was dead easy. Passport, address and telephone number and a quick signature. I'd already booked and paid online for this one. Now I booked a standard twin or double room for single use with a terraced. Terraced is a balcony. Never booked anything with a pool view or any particular view. I've just gone for the standard room to try and keep the price down. This is the most expensive hotel out of this series because it's the Saturday going into the Sunday, and we are in the middle of May, and that's just the prices started going through the roof as we got to the weekend. So this is Saturday into Sunday, and I've gone for the standard room to keep the price down, and the price is still quite high for this sort of hotel. It is a 4-star. I'm up on the 3rd floor in room 332. Tell you the price a little bit later on. Let's have a look around. So by the door you do have the card slot to activate the electricity. That's the entrance for your ensuite. Again, another glass door. Some people don't like glass doors. And then we have a couple of coat hooks and this fairly good sized wall mirror, and then we enter straight into the room. First impression, looks very clean, quite spacious. Orange, I don't know. Orange and brown, I don't know. You tell me what you think. Do you like the colour scheme? Right, so we do have the case stand. Quite fairly good sized beds, to be honest with you. 2 single beds pushed together, and we do have your bedside tables either side, your wall lights, and a couple of drawers either side. Does look quite nice. We'll come back to the bed in a second. And we've got this floor to ceiling wardrobe, quite a big wardrobe. Plenty of hangers, some storage space. Side, more hangers, more storage. Medium-sized TV. Now, do we have a safe? Yes, we do. Is it free? Oh, that didn't work. Yes, it's closed, and you're saved 4 digits to open. A mini fridge, nothing in that. A little bit of a writing desk, a couple of bottles of complimentary water. So you do have your mirror and your chair. It's quite a nice room. It's quite bright. It's very bright with that window. I was looking before when I first walked in, I thought there's no curtains, there's no blackout curtain. But then I come across these, which are your blinds. So you do have a blackout blind. Complete blackout. Let's give you a shot of the room from here. It is quite nice and it is quite spacious, as you can see. Right, as I did say, it was a standard balcony to keep the price down, so I don't think I've got a fantastic view. Got a very large balcony. A couple of chairs and your table, and we do have a closed dryer. But the balcony is quite a good size. Also, unfortunately, it's not a very good view. Looks like the staff car park. Again, I stress that this is the most expensive hotel during this stay, and I did go for the standard room, so I wasn't expecting much of a view, just to keep that price down. Right, I'll check this side. The top cover looks nice and clean. Yes, we do have your pillow protector, and then we've got the top sheet, which is spotless. And then the bottom sheet, again, spotless. Does it have a mattress protector? Yes, it does. I'm pulling it off. And as you can see again, spotless. Now, with it being the Surrey group, you normally get the pink sink with the pink tiles, but this first time I've been in the Surrey group where it's been blue. Every other sink has always been pink. But this looks nice. Quite spacious. So you've got the hairdryer, you've got a comb, some green tea, body milk, and this one is green tea, body milk again. Good size mirror, some hand wash. Yeah, this is quite nice. Shaver mirror, you do have the bidet, you've got the toilet that's sealed, let's break the seal. That's nice and clean. And then we've got this huge this is a huge walk-in shower. Quite nice with the overhead rain, and of course the handheld. And some shampoo and gel. Plenty of towels, you've got your slip mat as well. And you've got a shower stool. This is nice, really nice. Try and stand back and get everything in. Again, the glass door, it is frosted, but some people don't like glass doors on suites. I think this is quite nice. Trying to get it all in. Right, that's the room tour done. Let's take a look at the rest of the hotel. Hi everyone, I'm in the Carousel here in Benidorm, fabulous karaoke bar. I've asked them to turn the sound off. I've asked Magda to turn the sound off. We just say hello. I've got Lynn and
Rob.
From where?
Nottinghamshire, Eastwood.
Eastwood, right. How long have you been coming to Benidorm?
Oh God,
Years and years. Is the Carousel bar fabulous?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Everyone's sitting here, by the way, and the sound's being turned off just so I can record this little video. Right, I'm going to say bye so Magda can put the sound on. Wave goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
I'll catch you later on. Bye for now.
Bye.
Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny Sunday morning and it's time to go down for breakfast now. If it's anything like the evening meal, we are now coming towards the end of May and the season is well kicked in and these hotels are getting busier and busier. Last night I had difficulty trying to video the food. It's just gone 9 o'clock. I'm not 100% certain how busy this place is going to be and whether I'll be able to get any footage. Let's go down. So, back from breakfast and I was correct. Jam-packed, busier than last night. But we are at the weekend, we are the Saturday into the Sunday, so you've got a lot of weekenders coming away for like the Friday to Monday. So the hotel is very busy. Plus we are going into the main season now as well. But it's really getting difficult now to get in and take video footage because people just look at you and you're in the way. Plus you look like there's something wrong with you because you're videoing food. On top of that, I don't get, and put in the comments down below, I just don't get this. You know when someone's going to get some food, but they stand there and they're picking it up and they're turning it round and they're doing an autopsy on a sausage or a piece of bacon, and then they put it back. I just don't get it. It's just that people they must take them about 2 hours to get the food. But I had a woman in front of me doing that and it was just like, get out the way. Basically, she did on every single thing, even the beans, she picked them up in the spoon and she was going, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyhow, really busy. So I could only show you what I did have on my plate. Now I arrived yesterday at the hotel, which is obviously the 4-star Hotel Serbi Group Diplomatic. I arrived quite early, but the room was available, so I came straight up to my room. I did book only a standard double room for single use with a terrace, which is the balcony. I went for the very cheapest option I could find on the internet, and I got basically the standard basic room, which is this one, which is a twin room. I don't mind either way. Came up to the room, quite spacious. The decor looks a little bit dated in this. It's all that proper, the old Spanish wood again. It's like everything matches, but it's like, I don't know, that typical Spanish, as you can see by the headboard. But quite a spacious room. I do have a balcony. The balcony overlooks the entrance to the car park and the side of the hotel. I can see the back of the Los Alamos Hotel, which is next door, but I'm made up, I'm in this room. The other option would have been overlooking the pool or overlooking the entrance of the hotel, which, as I said a bit earlier on the video, try and stay clear of that because you are overlooking Uncle Pence. And with it being a Saturday when I arrived yesterday, the noise with the football and whatever they had on the sport channels, and it was jam-packed. As I say, it's the weekend, everyone's away on holiday. So I can imagine that bar to be quite noisy till whenever it closes, and I think it's about 1 o'clock when it closes. So a little bit of a hint there, stay clear. Right, as I said, came up to the room, quite spacious. The bathroom is a typical Savvy Group. If you've ever stayed at a Savvy Group hotel before, they always have that weird shape, like a piano-shaped sink. In the other hotels, the bathrooms have all been pink. This one, I was surprised, it was blue. Quite a spacious bathroom, quite a nice clean bathroom. Plenty of hot water in the shower, so there wasn't a problem with that. The bed, a really good night's sleep. I had the window open all night long, never heard a thing because of the position I'm in, so I was made up, I got this room. TV, it's like a medium-sized TV, but you do have your English channels. You've got BBC ITV, the ITV Plus One, and you've got your great channels. So you've got your action, your TV, your movies, your romance on the great TVs. Internet, straight on, not a problem with the internet. Safe, again, free safe, 4 digits, open, closed, 4 digits open. I've walked around the hotel last night. There was a guy playing the piano. I then come up. I had an early night last night. This is my 5th night on the run, and I was getting really tired yesterday. So I had a very early night in bed, watched a bit of TV, and then conked out. They do have a wellness spa here. I did ask on the reception. You do pay €8.50 per hour for the spa if you want to use the spa. Don't know what's in there because I can't go in with a video camera. I did see its own sort of pool area, and I did see a couple of people's shadows. I don't know if they were having massages or what, but there is a spa in there for €8.50 per hour. It is a nice hotel. It's a typical Savvy Group hotel. The only problem I'd say about this one is, 1, it's very busy, and 2, it's not cheap. Definitely not cheap. Right, and talking about cheap, this is the price you pay. For 1 night, 1 person, half-board in this standard room, no fantastic view, but I'm quite made up with the position I was in. I paid £123.40 half-board. Now you do have to remember that we are the 17th to the 18th of May. People might go, oh, that's dead expensive, but we are coming into the season. So £123.40, single occupancy, half-board in this standard double room. Now, normally I go, oh, well, here's where the single occupancy takes a bit of a kick. Well, in a way it does, and in a way it doesn't. For 2 people staying in this room, it's £173.18. So 2 people in this standard double room, half board. Now, I know there's a lot of hotels in Benidorm, and you probably could get a lot cheaper than this, and you could probably get a lot dearer than this one. Personally, the hotel, I've done it. I don't think I'd rush back. It's a nice hotel, but it's just a standard hotel as far as I'm concerned. The pool areas are, you've got like a fairly medium-sized pool, and then you've got a smallish pool as well. I thought there would have been a bigger pool for the size of the hotel, but I don't know, put down in the comments. Am I nitpicking? I don't know. I just feel it's nothing spectacular. Anyhow, I'm moving on to my 6th hotel now, which is right up the Recon. So I've got a little bit of a walk now, about 15-20 minutes walk, slowly walk up towards the Recon, and it's up towards the Benidorm Palace. I'll leave you with that one. Put down in the comments before. Have you stayed at this hotel before? Have you seen this hotel before? The price, I don't know. Do you think that's a bit on the high level, even though it's in May? I know I've had cheaper hotels at this time of the year, and they've been the same sort of standard. I don't know. I'm moving on. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Give this one a thumbs up, a like, a share, and of course hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in that next video. As I said, it's the 6th one. I've got 2 more to do. I'll see you in that next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.